Hello and welcome back to more Final Fantasy XVI. In the last episode, we took down Bahamut. Well, we took down Dion. And I don't feel like, yeah, you did, haha, about that. I feel like Dion was kind of a victim in the full, like, the grand scheme of things. Annabella took her own life. I kind of like touched on it in the last episode, but I just think that it wasn't satisfying, her taking her own life. Yeah, it wasn't. I don't know, just...
I saw it.
It's kind of weird having such thoughts on the matter. I just think after everything that she did, the Black Shields, all of it should have been Clive. Should have been Clive. He should have been the one to do it. So now things are falling apart.
I can't do it. I can't fight those things.
As per usual, I did a lot of side stuff off camera, and unfortunately I kind of had to stop where I was, mainly because I had to go to Martha and I had to go to Isabel, and I also had to do that for the main story as well, so I had to stop.
My lord, my lady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashik, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
Akashic, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
Now, the sky is a really beautiful shade of... What is purple and pink combined? Do you know what? I'm not even gonna go there. But that's what it is. It's like a mix between purple and pink. In fact, my top is kind of... We're vibing, me and Ultima. I don't like Ultima. It really, really freaks me out. Oh, so much. It's well created. Where am I going? It's really well designed, like the drawing and everything like that. Like whoever drew that, I hope therapy isn't too expensive for you, because it's freaky, okay? It's so freaky. So thanks for trying to end the world, Ultima. Real nice.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
Why'd you have to say it like that?
What need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
It's almost like they kind of did come out of thin air, you know? Yeah.
You're a pikeman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
Oh, it's so horrible.
But my
Like, imagine
family,
your family was
they're still in the capital.
somewhere like that and you can't get to them. That is the worst
That
feeling
thing-
in the world.
Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, they came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Okay, I want to see these things. Okay, actually, we just leave from here. I never know how to actually get out of this barracks. Where is the hole? Well, we'll take my chocobo there.
It was all they could do to escape.
It's like the world is gone to hell, but the music still stays beautiful. Well, hello!
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
My little Ambrosia. Oh, off camera. I've changed, I'm using Bahamut just to get used to it. And I've changed up some of the moves as well for Phoenix. I think I kept Titan the same because Titan to me is really overpowered and I want to kind of keep it that way. So I'm getting used to Bahamut. I don't know what I think just yet. I don't know if I'll put it back to Ramu. Alright, Poochie, off you go.
Clive, look.
Well, hi guys!
With me.
Dun, 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 dun. So that one's pretty good. It kind of keeps them occupied. Like, see? Very good. And then the other one. So this one I'm not sure, but let's use it. You can kind of like spread it around a wee bit. I don't know about that one.
Should I prime?
Save your strength.
It is kind of OP. Let's be honest. So that is the other new one. How many of these guys is there? Ow. What? Pretty sure I just had a boss like you. Hey, whoa, hey, yo. you can just kind of stand there. Okay, rude. Ow! Ow!
Let's try.
I'm really itchy. I'm sorry, I had to itch my nose. I was like, we're taking one for the team. Wait, did I lose my... I lost my triangle move. Well, that's good, so he doesn't actually move. Ah, no, no. Yes. Ha-da-da-dee-da-da-la-da-doo. Perfect.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
I was on the Square Enix store yesterday, I want to say. There's a whole bunch of new Moogle stuff. If you're Moogle mad like I am, lots of new stuff. Curtain stuff, pillow stuff, slippers.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Aww.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now, if you don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
He's a good one. Hold on to him.
Lest you wonder, I'm not foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
You're very welcome. Now, I have something to talk about. I made a mistake in one of my videos. Actually, it's a while ago now. I said that Dion didn't have an icon. I said it was his dad, when in actual fact, it was him. And I was editing it the other day.
Those things.
And it was really bothering me. I was like, no, you're wrong. That's not right. What are you saying? So I apologize for that. I don't like getting lore horribly wrong. And I feel like that was horribly wrong. Wow, what a mess.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Jill can do something about that, surely.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said you'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight.
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Someone tells me that they'll be happy to see Torgal. Do I need to talk to you?
Do you think there are as many as Martha
Oh,
says?
I can't. Okay.
More.
It's kind of nice though. Let's not lie to ourselves. The sky, it is pretty. Well, I do prefer a blue sky, if I'm honest with you.
You don't think
but
they've
it is pretty.
abandoned us, do you?
No! Why no Choki? Fine. I'll just sprint my way across. It feels like light years ago that I was even here, getting this bridge built, you know?
Clive, wounded.
Oh, wow.
We deal with the Akashic first.
What if there's an Akashic Chocobo? I don't want to see it. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, Torgi. Why can't I get Torgal to turn back into the cool wolf, you know? He's cool anyway. Don't get it twisted. He is cool. But why can't I get him to turn into Fenrir as like a move? That would be awesome if I could do that. Maybe later on.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
Oh, I hope Wade's okay. Da-da-da-da. I feel like everywhere we go now is gonna look so strange. I wonder if that's it, if the sky will never change until we beat
took them
Ultima.
for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell, the Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
God, this place is a right mess. It's funny how we're doing all of this, but like, what exactly is Odin's people doing, you know? Obviously Odin is the only one that we have left
very much.
to take down.
Much obliged.
But are they doing anything to help their people?
My dogs.
When you talk about Torgal that way. Right, you are so beautiful, Torky.
When did you get so big?
Just makes me so happy doing that. You have no idea. Uh-oh. Oh, hey Wade.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
So, Wade.
Lord Rossfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh, hey! Okay.
Damn it! We need to get the injured to safety.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Yay!
Then let's do our duty.
What a shame. I kind of like turtles, but not when they're crazy turtles. What are you, Mr. Admin Toys? Speaking of admin toys, I'm working on my Final Fantasy XV Platinum. So I got 10 and I'm very happy about it. Okay, we gotta get him in the face. Oh! And I need to beat that giant admin toys thing. But for the life of me, I mean, I've beaten some super bosses, but that one is gonna take me quite a bit, I think. Sorry, turtle. I feel bad, it's just a little turtle. Oh, okay. Like, I was being nice about you and everything. Can you go and do that? Did I miss?
That's better.
It's a pain in the ass that you have to get him in the face. Okay, I knew that wasn't really gonna do anything. It's like I can't get out of it. I want to use a different move. Oh, hey. Yeah, so I don't have anything else for Bahamut at the moment. I need to upgrade it. Please do it on the head. No, I did it on the booty. Ah, of course you were spinning. Get him, Torgy. Oh, I felt that one. That was a lot of damage. Na 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 na. Sorry, admin toys.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
I actually wondered if Wade was gonna end up being in our team permanently. He just has that look about him that he could have been a member, but ultimately it's just Clive, Jill, and Torgi. But most Final Fantasy games tend to have a lot more characters, or then you can kind of mix and match and swap them out depending on which one that you actually want to play with. So this game kind of, I don't want to say shocked. That's not really the word I'm looking for, but I guess it surprised me that it was all about Clive and Jill. I didn't actually watch any trailers for the game or anything like that. I wanted to avoid everything, all spoilers, enemies, you name it. So I had no idea.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
I had no idea what to expect, you know? The goblins are kind of cute. Okay, I'm stuck. I'm Clive and I'm in a really bad mood. I hate killing chocobos. It goes against everything I feel. You know, it's like they're pets, man. It's okay, Choki. Just pretend. Just pretend that it's not a chocobo. Ah, horrible. Imagine they gave you the option to kill Muggles. That was weird.
Something's coming.
Oh. I went like a black screen. Hi, Wade.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, so Wade. Shall we?
Okay, here we go. No more chocobos, please. I love this song. Da, 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 da. Titan! Right, enough of that. I don't know if this is one of the ones that casts Doom or not. Can't see. I think this is one of the ones. Like, did I just kill the chocobo too hard? You know? It takes ages to come back. Farewell, buddy. That was so strange. The way that my screen just went to black kind of freaked out a wee bit.
Do you see any more?
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
Like, what are we supposed to do? The whole world's just gone to shit, basically.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Good job, Wade. Looking after people. That's a friend that we want. Nice! Almost level 40.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father, did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on, then. It's not for me to ask him. Yes, Sir Wade.
Wait, does he want to come to the hideaway?
If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
Okay, that's not what I was thinking.
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Oscar, but I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are. I mean to say that, It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
Just do it, Clive. You asked. You asked real nice.
Squire.
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Just do it!
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Aww. That's so nice.
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You or my uncle.
We shall be staying here for the time being, and not just for the ale. I'll have one of my men escort Oscar to Benimir once he's said his farewells.
Alright, Torgi, we got one more place that we need to go. Dally Mill. I have a lot of side missions here. And I hate the fact, like, I was so sad. I was like, oh my god, they're locked. Why are they locked? So I had to stop what I was doing off camera.
Cid. Oh, your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalamil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. Now, I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Yeah, we don't have far to go. I love that Clive just like bursts through the door.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandits' ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Well, we weren't clearly needed for that conversation anyway.
Victor. What's he doing here?
I think you need a balance between food and mercenaries so that they can obviously take care of this place. Considering the bandits are coming and doing all that damage that you can see outside. I mean, I'm assuming it was the bandits that did that and not the new animals.
Sid. And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
Well, I think that that conversation went well.
So, you see my predicament?
What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight.
My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
We attack the bandits.
Well, if it were my namesake. He'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
Exactly.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along.
Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
I'm actually surprised if the bandits are coming along and stealing and causing all that chaos. How is there still weapons here? You would think that the bandits would have ransacked all of this, right? I don't know. If I was a bandit, that's what I would do.
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad. May I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned the commander here from Canver to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses. There must be 2 swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not.
It seems
We'll
it's
show
working.
those bastards who they're dealing with.
Nice.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
It's like a softer touch coming from Jill. And I mean, it sounds to me like he would believe anything a lady might say to him. I could be wrong, but Jill is very beautiful. Let's
If
be
I had my
honest here.
pickaxe, I would.
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants.
Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill.
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they
Frickin' Lord
regrettably
Underhill.
are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
I was just waiting for her to be like, because I know that you're Clive.
Thank you,
You know?
Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
She 100%
I didn't say it was
did.
good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
That's funny though. So they bought Jill's act.
Not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Don't be saying that to her though. Jill only has eyes for one man. It's very obvious.
Good news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in two groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Oh, there's no for as long as we can. We're gonna hold them off and kick their ass and kill them and... Right, whoa, hold on. No. Before we do that, I'm not digging Bahamut at the moment. So I only have Impulse or Flare Breath. I think that's correct. Let me see. Ooh, but I do have more ability points. I have completely finished up all of this one. That made me feel really good. This one, Phoenix, I need Heat Wave and... Wow. That's expensive. What is this? Yeah, I'm not digging Flare Breath. That one you just kind of fly around. Like, what do you do? Do you... Oh. Wow. Okay, that could be good. And then Impulse, which is what I'm already using. Ooh, Satellite looks pretty good. And Giga Flare. Well, why don't we go ahead and get Wings of Light? And let's have a look at Titan. So which one have I been? I don't really use the blog. I do use that one. Wind up is like pretty strong. Let me just double check that. Yeah, okay. I was like, wait, I am using those, right? Let's take that off. And put on, is it Impulse? No, I only have Impulse. Why do I only have two? I thought I just bought another one. Impulse. Yeah, Wings of Light. Where are you at? I don't understand. That's really confusing. Have I lost my mind? I think I've lost my mind. Okay, I'm taking it off, and we are going for Ramu. I do like Ramu. See, Ramu only has two as well. And you have two. And you have tons. I don't know if I like this one. I feel like it would be... Oh, I like that one because it restores Clive's HP. Okay, let's go. Hey, guys.
The women folk have come to welcome us.
I'll take that one.
He's all yours.
Okay, so now when I'm holding it, I have more to, how am I explaining this? When I'm holding down square, using Titan, I have a bigger space now in order to attack. I'll show you what I mean. So if you have a look at this, yeah, the red is even bigger now. Damn! Hey, that's not nice. Okay, I totally didn't realize I'm fighting one of these horrible people. Nice! Kicking ass just then. So that's cool now that I've leveled up Titan and I have more room on the red section to hit it.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Yeah. I don't think they could have held out. Oh! Am I completely wrong? Wow.
Natalie, I owe you an apology. You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
Conrad seems to have had a change of heart.
I'd say they both have.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? We are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Sid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Nice. He's a mercenary. He's not here to be in plays and all that good stuff, you know? It's not him.
Our friends seem
Okay.
to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
And I am back at the hideaway. It's actually amazing just how long little side missions like that. I mean, obviously they are main story, but they still take a while to get through. Because that was an hour just getting through those 3 missions, just there, protecting those 3 places. Alright, Nectar. What you got? Okay, so I did all the rest of them. This guy, level 50. I attempted him once. I'm not ready for it just now. Little bit under-leveled.
Was wondering when you turn up. Had owls from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Yay, Josh!
Thank you, Otto.
Oh man, I'm excited. Gonna sit down and have a conversation. It's been a long time coming.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
He's alive?
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Maybe he
Were I
can.
to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua.
Oh, Josh.
Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Tharmr.
God, we got too many problems right now. Too many problems.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
Are we taking Josh?
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
That's right. Do you even know her name?
Together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Yay! It's like the 4 of us are back together. And by 4, I mean Torgal, obviously. Ah, so
My
exciting!
attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Who is she? Oh, I can't wait. Like, I'm so excited to meet her and just find out exactly what is going on. Ah, this game is so good. Okay, we are gonna go and see Cadden slash Shadden.
Clive. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Let's just get some goodies.
It'd better all be here.
Oh! I can use more potions now because I did a side mission that increased them.
Is that all?
To let you guys know.
Trouble with your gear, or
What is that?
you ever wonder where the hell Karen finds all these treasures of hers? That blade. I've never seen anything like it in all my years as a blacksmith. The edge on that thing. Fuck me. What's that for you, dear?
Okay, just wanted to double check. Got nothing. I just read that as the Sons of Ouroboros.
That it?
Like Resident Evil 5. Look at the side missions! Oh, I got so much to do. Okay, we have a brand new area. I'm very excited. I love this game. It's so good. I love the fact that Josh is coming with us. Obviously not for very long, but still. Aww. Torgal's so happy. It just reminds him of the good old days, doesn't it?
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We're allowed to have these little moments, Clive, okay? Leave it be. I know that they're in danger, but your brother was dead.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
I knew it. I knew you were a thing. Do I get to see Josh fight? Sounds like it. Yes, it's so exciting. Sorry, I get excited too. I'm just like, yeah, Josh. I couldn't believe it actually when they killed him off in the beginning. I was so upset about it. Well, you know, if you watched me play the game at that episode, then you would know how I felt about it. It was horrible.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
I love that. See, this is who I thought we would have a party of. Right, get him. Thank you.
Farewell.
No. Rest in peace, Choki. I killed them for you, Choki. So that you may know in heaven what I did for you here. What are you doing?
I do. Where are you off to now, then? Bound for the Free Cities, perhaps? Oh, no need to say if you'd rather not. We all have our reasons. Ain't exactly feeling like sharing with strangers myself at the mo. Truth be told, I could do with a bit of inspiration. Don't know which way to turn no more. was doing a roaring trade back in Oriflamme. Right up until the poor Drake lost her noggin. So, thought I'd try me luck in the desert. And the Fang went the same way. And don't get me started on the mess in the bloomin' Dominion. Suppose I could try Camber next. But knowing my luck, the old place be crawling with the works before I'd even sat out me stall. But as I always say, where there's crisis, there's opportunity. The opportunity to mint Gil, that is. So, where to next? Is there any money to be made in Ash? Do orcs even carry Gil?
God, Owaka the Third, likely. You should go and take some hints. Didn't Owaka die, though, in 10? Oh, you don't sound so good. I need to be over there. Okay.
You're injured. What happened here? Where are your comrades?
The ether flood up ahead. It swallowed our camp while we slept. My own men did this. Turned every last one of them. There's a village not far from here. Tabor. The people were kind to us. It's only a matter of time before they won't stand a chance. We can't let those monsters reach the...
I'll go. You catch your breath.
Thank you. Our encampment is up ahead. Just off the track. They must not reach Tabor. Forgive me, Lord Kuka.
Ew.
Rest well, soldier.
You're too nice, Clive. And he was dying anyway,
You said
I
the encampment was
suppose.
close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
It's called Bad Blood, and all I could think was the Taylor Swift song.
They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Ah! Why? Why? You don't get used to it. Sorry, you just don't. I gotta say the chocobos are strong, huh? It's actually it's the sounds they make when you kill them.
You're finished.
Yeah, get wrecked. You know when you kill a dog in the game and it kind of squeals and you're like, I need to go and hug my dog now. I get like that too with the chocobos.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic.
Where you at? Holla holla. Oops.
You're with the battalion?
I am. I heard the fighting. Are the others?
Taken care of. One of your brothers in arms told me what happened and asked for help.
Another survivor? Where is he? Tell me.
His wounds were too deep.
He was right to send you. Those things you slew are no longer my brothers. Tabor is safe thanks to you. Here, you've earned it.
He's talking about, like, guys, his brothers, but I just killed a bunch of chocobos.
You seem familiar. Have we met?
You must have me confused with someone else.
I'm gonna use that from now on.
That scar.
Uh-oh.
Son of a whore. You're Sid. I was there in Kosnis when you killed my brothers. I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander.
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
Dude, you're, like, dying.
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
Okay. Good chat. Well, you do something good for someone and that's what happens. I mean, he was on the other side and he had been poisoned. I say poisoned because we're looking at it from our point of view, but that was the side he knew. And in his eyes, I killed his leader. And that's it, really. So I get it. It's always tricky when you're playing a game from your perspective. But when you think about the people we've killed and the things that we have done, yeah, we're gonna have enemies. You're always gonna have enemies.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Hello.
Welcome, travelers. We don't get many visitors here in Tabor.
God, I got really serious all of a sudden.
Joshua? There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
Well, give me that. Give me a fright. Why does my nose always run when I play video games? She's gonna hit me, isn't she? Oh, there she is.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yotei, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed Knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharmr.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
These guys
Markets
can never
abandoned,
agree, can they?
warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you
Oh
not
god,
see?
you're all dead.
The king, he has come to save us from the Akashic.
He is so cool looking.
He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools. Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Remember who you're dealing with here. I'm gonna say it's Odin.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
Damn. I can't believe they thought for a second that they stood a chance in that situation. Fools.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
It's horrible because Josh is already really unwell. Mind you, he's always unwell, isn't he? Oh man, I can't wait to destroy Ultima. There's always a new enemy in this game.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Just stealing my brother from you.
Let's find our friends.
Oh man. How interesting is that though? That we're supposed to be your pawns. Don't think so. Suck a dick. It's not gonna happen.
This place cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Aww. It's okay. Look, you pet Torgal. Everything's better when you pet Torgal. Oh, I love you so much. I just want to scrunch your face. Okay, you guys, I am all out of time for this episode of Final Fantasy XVI. I mean, I always knew that Ultima was bad news, of course, but it's very interesting that all of the, like, the icons and the dominance and all that are, like, beneath Ultima. Ultima's meant to be in control, ultimately. See what I did there? Unintentionally, sorry. Terrible. Yeah, we're supposed to be pawns, I guess, and Ultima is our god, except Clive is unique in the fact that no one tells him what to do at all, and also the fact that he can take other other icons and have them. Nobody else has that. Odin is Odin, you know, Phoenix, Shiva, whereas he has bits of everyone. And unfortunately, that's the one Ultima wants, and that's not the one Ultima gets. Haha, tough. Okay, another great episode. Really, really enjoyed it. I'm gonna go and do some side missions. Can I? Hold on. Okay, that's fine. I have a ton of side missions to do. Good stuff. Okay, you guys, thank you so much as always. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.